All right, if you're watching this video right now, congratulations, you found me before I blew up. My name is Joseph Dinero. The channel's called Dumbbell Dinero. I created that name just because, like, I don't know, I thought it was like a super catchy name. Long story short, I'm into fitness. I'm creating this channel to document my journey from somebody who used to weigh 250 pounds 2 years ago. I now weigh 160. Going from 250 pounds down to 160, making my way back up. I'm not like the most jacked person in the world, but I am on my way to being that. So that being said, I created this channel so that I could be transparent and document my entire journey, show you guys what works for me, how I'm applying progressive overload, what I'm eating for my diet, how I'm staying disciplined throughout the journey, and just like day-to-day life. Today, we're gonna be hitting back and triceps. So I'm gonna take you guys to the gym with me and show you my routine, what that consists of, really try to step out of my comfort zone and start showing my progress. Maybe along the way, it will help somebody, you know what I mean? Because I know that when I was first getting into it, I didn't really have anybody to guide me. I really just got so sick and tired of looking at myself in the mirror, waking up, seeing my reflection, and literally hating what I looked like. I just decided to lock in. Back in 2023, I started going to the gym consistently in August. And since then, I've just been going hard. I've just been going hard every single day. The whole purpose of this channel is to document somebody who is a beginner. Like, I've only been working out for 2 years. I wouldn't consider myself anything more than a beginner. Maybe just crossing the threshold of becoming intermediate or advanced or whatever, the next level that's above beginner. I just want to be able to express myself in a way that I can go back and look on, even just like, you know, say some stupid fucking philosophical shit that might help steer somebody in the proper direction of stepping into the shoes of their highest self and becoming the absolute best version of who they are. This is the first day of the rest of my life. So if you're watching this video, I really appreciate it. I'm really excited to show everybody my progress. Throughout the years of me being consistent, I've gained such a passion for it. I'm gonna show you guys how I was able to lose about 100 pounds of body fat, how I stay consistent, how I manage to implement discipline on days where I just don't feel like showing up. Because don't get me wrong, even though I am so passionate about being in the gym and being consistent within, you know, my routine, there are days where I'm like, fuck this, like, I don't want to fucking show up because I'm tired as fuck, you know? I'm an overdose response worker, so like that type of mental work and staying consistent with the gym, it can be a little bit tough. It can be a little bit tough, especially considering I work night shifts. So throughout the trials and tribulations of my life, this has been such an amazing outlet for me to be able to step into my truest form and really take care of my mental health and my physical health and set myself up for the chance to actually live longer. That being said, we're gonna hit the gym today. I'm gonna hit back, and I'm gonna show you guys how the routine goes. Okay, so this is my first time filming at the gym. My first movement today with back is wide grip lat pull down. This is really good for building width within the top of your lats. I switch between this movement and close grip lat pull down because I hit back twice a week. So with the close grip, like, that's gonna build more of your like mid lats and your lower lats. The wide grip builds the width within the top. So I'm going for 160 pounds and my rep range is anywhere from 6 to 8, usually hitting failure. That means if I'm getting to my 8th rep, I shouldn't be able to do 9. That's failure. Yeah, let's run it and see what we can do today. I'm just gonna run about 75 pounds for 10, which is probably about my 30 rep max, and that's gonna get my back all warmed up. Okay, so that's feeling good. Okay, we're gonna work up the load. All right, we're gonna go with 165 pounds, and that's gonna be our first working set. That feels a little bit too heavy, honestly, so we're gonna move down to 150. Here we go. That was failure. That was 150 pounds for 8. 9th was partial, but also failure, so I can go up about 5 pounds for sure. A lot of people like to wait about like 60 to 90 seconds for the rest time. Me, I'll wait like 3 minutes just because I know that it's gonna get the blood fully setting into the muscle that I'm working. And then like I'm not really, you know, fatiguing myself as quick as possible when it comes down to giving myself rest time. All right, let's lock in, time to work. Now that's failure. Now that's how you're, like for me, that's how I like my set. So like if you're working up for 8 and then you get to the 6th rep, the 7th rep should be a struggle. And once you get to the 7th rep and you're trying to hit 8, if you're really aiming for failure, you will try to do 8, but you won't be able to hit it. That's true failure. A lot of people don't know how to distinguish whether it's their CNS tapping out, which is your central nervous system, or if it's actually true failure. Like if you don't know if it's true failure, just do 2 more. Just try to do 2 more. We're gonna move up to 160 pounds. I thought my working weight was 165, but it's not. It's definitely 150 to start, but we're gonna move up. Once again, putting all the focus into my lats. You should feel it work the most up here within the mid-range. All right, time to focus. Oh, dude, it feels so much lighter. I wonder if I should just go up. Now that I'm all warmed up, I definitely can hit some heavier stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and move up to 165, which is what I wanted to move up to in the beginning, but I had to work up to it. Had to earn it, if you will. All right, time to work. That's it, tapping out on that. All right, we're gonna move over to the isolateral low row. Moving over to the hammer strength isolateral low row. Why I like this machine is because it gives me the ability to do it unilateral, which is 1 at a time, allowing me to build more balance in my back. So yeah, unilateral allows you to train 1 arm at a time, which helps correct strength imbalances and ensures that each side works independently, so you're not working one side more than the other, especially when it comes down to cheating with reps. I'm gonna try to hit 90 pounds just for the beginning. Oh yeah, shout out to Jim Reaper for the straps. If you don't have straps for your pull day, I highly recommend you tapping in and getting some, because these will make such a big difference. Time to focus. I could probably go up in weight. Yeah, I'll hit the same for the left side, and then I'm gonna go up probably about 10 pounds. All right, let's go. Solid working set. We're gonna go up in weight though. Gonna go in, probably aim for about 7 to 8 reps each side. This will be a new PR, 100 pounds. Good set. Left side going in. Felt the swing on that side. Still pretty good. All right, last set. We'll start with 55 pounds as my base. And once again, we're aiming for about 8 clean across the board before I move up in weight or reps. Once again, guys, get yourself some straps. Gym Reaper, 13 bucks Canadian on Amazon. Fucking sick, okay? Let me just show you. See? Get those. Thank me later. All right, time to lock in. I want to get 3 sets, 8 clean across the board. Time to focus. Two reps in reserve there. I could probably go up in weight. Let's add 10. All right, time to focus. Okay, that was fucking hard. I think I'm gonna go down 5 pounds just because I know I'll be able to get better range of motion. Time to focus. I don't even know if I'm gonna use the straps for this one. I'm gonna see how it feels. What we're doing is we're leaning all the way forward. We're gonna have a slow eccentric, and the eccentric is when you go back down. Or we're gonna have a nice drive straight to the back with the elbow, focusing on the mid back and rhomboids. I would say 7 full range motion. 8th was a little bit wonky. 9th partial failure. All right, moving over to the next exercise here. This is one of my favorite exercises. We're just gonna go ahead and throw 2 45 plates on this as well as a 25 and then go up from there. Time to lock in. Working the mid back. So going down for a deep stretch and pulling up with it with real power. You're gonna feel it the most probably at the bottom. Let's lock in here. Deep stretch. Powerful pull up. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is gonna be 125. We're gonna aim for 7, maybe 8, just because I'm feeling like a fucking goddamn beast. Goddamn beast. Man, some of the gym noises I hear sometimes are fucking outrageous. Alright, time to focus. Also, shout out to Isaiah, dude that I met here. This is a new gym for me. I've only been coming here for about 2 weeks, but I've seen him filming himself. And since I got this nice, beautiful camera, shout out to my cousin for getting it for me, I offered that I come film for him. So him and I are going to be working on some content together, which I'm really excited for. He's got a group of homies. I've seen them working out and they go hard, so looking forward to connecting with those guys. All right, 125, aim for 8, deep stretch, powerful pull up. Let's go. We got 7 in. New PR with reps, that's blessed. We're gonna do one more set though. Deep stretch, powerful pull. Oh, that's it. All right, let's kill some triceps. What we're gonna do is we're going to lock the fuck in. I notice a lot of people, they grab it like this. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to isolate the tricep right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the palm of our hand and just push it down. All right, here we go. Okay, so that was 12 and I had about 2 reps in reserve, so we're gonna go up and weight. Guess we can try 150 pounds and see how that is. Triceps are feeling real good right now though. We're gonna aim for 8, see if we can lock it in. Good set. I was not expecting myself to be able to do that, but feeling a good pump. I'm gonna do one more set just because that feels really good. And then we're gonna do some overhead tricep rope extensions. Good workout today. All right, let's crush this last set. Okay. Move over to the last exercise for triceps. All right, we're gonna do the overhead tricep rope extension. Feet firm, deep stretch. Oh, that's failure. One more set. Come on. That's failure. Ah, fuck. We move over to the last exercise, which is the rear delt cable fly. Now I see lots of different opinions on this movement. There's more stability if you're using the pec deck and just doing, reverse. I just really like this movement by standing. Eventually we'll switch it up and just give it a different shot, but as for now, I really like how this feels. My mind muscle connection with this specific movement. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that here. We're on about 20 pounds, just because rear delts are pretty small. You don't need to fucking load them up, okay? 2 sets till failure. You're gonna wanna stand in the middle here and just pull. Ready? Yeah, next week I think we'll switch it up and we'll do the reverse pec deck here. Just because it gives me more stability and it's chest supported as well. Anyways, we're gonna run a last set here. And that's that. I really wanted to get into the studio at the gym, but somebody was using it for boxing. So I'll just give you a little bit of a yap session here. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you made it this far, I genuinely appreciate it. I had a good time at the gym. It was a really good workout. Also being able to step out of my comfort zone and just like film myself in the gym, it felt really good to be able to do that because I've been anticipating doing this for a really long time. So now we're here. And as I continue to learn, I'll continue to teach. And as I continue to go about the process, I'll just keep it transparent with y'all. If I slip up on my diet, I'm going to let everybody know. Just remember that the journey is the prize. Once you get to your end goal, then what? You know what I mean? So enjoy the process while you're in it. Understand that you are the process and understand that you are the end goal. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I really look forward to making my next video.